Streaming. This should go over here to here. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. You guys probably won't be here, but if you're watching this later, you are. Hello, everybody. I'm Lieutenant Nathaniel Flint of the Landship Scorpios. I'm trying to get out of my funk because today it has dropped. It is the Battle of Rivet digital files. Yes. Super excited for these. It's update 35. It is out now. They've given us multiple rule books. So they've given us core rule book, scenario book, alternate play mode book. And they are available for PDF download. It took me so long to download them because so many people are trying to get at these files. So give it as much time as it needs and be aware that it could take some time to actually download onto your computer. Mine downloaded as a .cr download file, and then it said it was done, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. It's because I just need to give it more time, and it eventually came through. I'm pretty sure that in this one, they said we were going to be getting like all the files. And I definitely took that to assume that we were getting all the rule books, including the, the Nemoan ones. But that doesn't seem to be. We got a lot, though. There's a lot of units. There's a lot of things, cards back units. Yeah, there's definitely a lot here. I don't want to not give that that's due. But I thought this would be a fun idea for a quick little, a little stream real quick. Is going through what we got, the Rivet Wars stuff. Let me just share this real quick. I'm sharing the link around to this stream so that people can say hi and drop on by. But yeah, I've got a few things here. I've got the Battle of Rivet core rulebook that is released to us. Super cool. I've got a bunch of unit cards for allies and blight. We can go through, because they also did the rebalance of everything, so we can go through and check that out. We also have, I got the alternate game modes ones, which I believe have things like the, oh look, they have the playing with different forces. Oh yeah, I can go to the table of contents and look at what they have, duh. So we got like different victory points, round sequencing. Oh, this is the core content book. No, it's not. This is still that other one. So different game modes, solo mode, Colossus, which is their AI cards, like the single player stuff. Just kind of giving us different ones. Common special rules. Oh, that'll be very interesting. Maybe we should start there. No, we shouldn't. I have limited time. We should start somewhere where we're going to get the most done. So, here we are. Rivet Wars Reloaded. Again, this is like a backer preview. Oh, I never asked if I can even do this. It is a backer preview. I'm assuming they understand that we're going to cover things like this. I'm assuming. Anyways, here's the credits. We got Ted Terranova. We got the original published. But then we have Rivet Wars Reloaded, where it's got like Jamie Perkins, Matt Hart, Steve Margetson. Yeah, look at all these people. Graphic designers, artwork. There's Doug, who's did a lot of the... oh, I wonder if those are in here. Like the comic strips. Oh, they're in here, I think. Look at all that. There's so much. Yeah, super excited to see how this goes. We got contents. Here we are. Look at all this. So huge amount about the solo mode, but that's going to need a lot. Some cooperative mode, references, special rules. All right, so we're seeing it's set up the same way here as it was set up in the alternate rule book, the alternate rules. So there is a 1-for-1. So if you're looking for a rule in one or the other, you'll be able to find it. Let's do a real quick, let's just kind of break through it. An introduction. Oh, wow. So this is probably like the lore stuff, which I love a ton. So we have, by understanding your strength, yep. Since the launch of F-Day. Oh, this is going to be a lot of lore. I'm going to be ripping this apart. Oh, this isn't good. Why is this out stabbing me? I cannot wait to rip this apart, figure out what's going on with this. Let's go down. So the reveal of, I'm not sure if it's a reveal, but definitely showing off a bunch of the units. Allies, looking good, looking detailed, and showing off the blight. And this is for the core box. So this will be all the things that are in the core box. We get to see a little bit of that shuffle they did to try to get more unit variety in the core box. So we see that there's only 2 rocket cycles, for instance, but you do get 1 vert tank. Again, another pluggable unit to use all these plugs that we get. Oh, this is the wrong image for General Paxton. This is Share Me. This is the Share Me plug. Which can bring us to another good thing. So if you're looking through these and you see some things, you go to feedback form. And we can fill one out right now. Oh, it's our first one. We can get this right in. So we are reading the core rulebook. So which document contains an error? Core rulebook. There's also a scenario book, tokens, and cards. Pretty cool. So we'll go to next. Which page number is the error on? Is page number 5. That's the page number, correct? Yeah, that's the page number. So we will tell them that it's on page 5. Which number paragraph is it in? This would be considered not applicable. Is that a choice? The error is an image. Please describe your image for General Paxton. Ooh, Nate. It's spelling check. Paxton, yes, is instead of unit share a me. Not included in core rulebook. Submit. So we helped. Response has been recorded. We can go and submit another response if needed. And we helped. It's also, that is my private email. Oh, of course. All right. That's fine. That is fine. That is my private email that I will need to edit out later. But that way it just kind of does that for you. Here, let me move this over here now. Can I switch this account to Landship Scorpios, please? All right, all future things will now be Landship Scorpios. And that way we'll have that. Awesome, 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 awesome. So this is super fun. All right, so let's go through these, I guess. Colonel Martinez, that is Colonel Martinez. Where's my live stream stuff? Sergeant Rolina, that is him. Corporal Kirkpatrick, correct. A bunch of riflemen, hammer pounders, Captain Parman, Wolverine, 2 rocket cycles, 1 vert tank, 1 ostrich, and a hacksaw turret. All these do look correct. We come down here, and we do have 1 General Beckendorf, his new name. Yep, that is correct. 1 Marshal Krenfield, correct, that's him. Lieutenant Reinberg, correct. Sergeant Oldbroth, correct. Baron Gaston Tenken, correct. Major Jaeger, the Panzerfaust. Oh, again, these are not the Panzerfaust. Unless they've changed them. These are Baron Munchen guards. Well, here we go again. See, we're already making a difference, and it's this little, I guess. So this should be page 6, but I will double check. Page 6, correct. Is an error of an image. Image for Panzerfaust is instead an image of Baron Munchen guard, who are not included in the core set. All right, I'm under Landship Scorpios this time, and submit. And we have submitted another one. So quick, a really quick stream. You know what? Maybe this will be a good idea for the weekend when I have some time free. Is we'll go and we'll do some streams and get that situated and go through everything. I think that'll be fun. Oh, speaking of a stream, I should throw out that I'm going to be in a stream soon. I'm going to be Sister Katarina's Mystery Deck, which is this Saturday, October 14th. I'm going to be on this live stream. Oh, does she say... Do they say... No, they do not. I'm pretty sure it will be at LHawk99 on Twitch. I believe that'll be where it will be. I'm going to ask real quick. You know what? I'm going to be doing this Saturday. It will be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. It'll be a bit early for me. But it is a charity live stream, and I will be playing a puppeteer. It's a D&D live stream for 5e, and I'm super excited for it. So speaking of streams, I will be doing that. More information and a direct link will be on the Facebook. So Landship Scorpios on Facebook, or facebook.com/Landship. As soon as I have that, that'll be posted, and that'll be spammed day of as well. But let's go right back to, we'll be doing more live streams, basically going through and making sure that we're as helpful as possible. So we have the Panzerfaust here, we have the Schlitten, so 2 Schlitten, 2 monowheel dragoons, Landskrieger, Sturmpanzer, and Der Cyclops. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. So we go through, it says what kind of cards everything is. Action cards, which we can look at these later. We have all the cards downloaded as well. So we definitely want to go through this. Cross-faction stat cards. which are the new cross-faction cards that we've been kind of covering. They are for a different state of play. What are we looking at? Tokens and game elements. So these are all the tokens and game elements. I'm a little worried. We were told that there was going to be like freestanding ones of just duck boards. I haven't seen those yet. I do see this is a 2x2. So I haven't seen those yet. I'm a little worried that they were maybe dropped in like in just translation being made. So anyways, yeah, this is a core box. So there's only the independent Allied States and the Imperial Blighted Empire. Those are the core two factions. We got some gameplay set up where they're showing us what everything looks like. Ooh, sorry, everything's just taking some little bit of extra time trying to get through. We do have scenarios set up. Oh, I forgot my water after all that talk. I've been trying not to lose my voice. Not sure how long that's going to last. Here, let's scroll down and see what we're going to be looking at. So we do have... Oh, man. Isn't this art just amazing? Isn't it just so great? We're going to have to go through all of this. We're going to start pouring through all of it. It's just so good. Anatomy of a stack card. Yeah, look at all this detail. Yeah, it looks so good. I'm so excited to... see what they've changed, what they've updated, I should say. There shouldn't be too much outright change. Look at this art. Oh man, there's just so much good to see. Oh, here's some art from some other things that aren't in the core box, but looks so good. Here's movement. So yeah, we're gonna be pouring through this, making notes. Oh, he does look good in the red. He does look good in the red. That's a reference card at the end. Here's a reference to all of the things. Hunker down, infect. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. Where are we at? 12:17? Okay, so we have to, I guess let's move on. I'll move this towards the end. Let's go, gotta deep dive into some things. Let's deep dive into the Rifleman. Not a lot of change. No change. Whoa, change. They have an air range. And they get 3 dice against them. Oh no, I don't know how I feel about this. So as an ally player, this is amazing. This now means that they can have a little bit of protection against some planes. But in my experience, allies did not need any help with plane protection. They were doing just fine with their planes or with the quad gun on their own. This is very interesting, giving the Rifleman an air range. Huh. Okay. Well, we don't know what the rebalance looks like, so that might not be too bad. Hammer 65 pounder Cost 2, 1 movement, still armor type 1. Got that brand new artwork looking so good. It does get that flat grid attack. I think they call it blast attack in this new one. 2/1/1. Gets that 4 range still. Got that good support. That new support icon. Everything looks good. Looks very good here. Rocket cycles. Cost 2. Armor type 2. 1 health. 2 attacks. Looking good. It can touch almost everything. Yeah. Looking real good. I really like it. Sorry if it looks like I'm going, why don't we do more streams where we will kind of work through everything. But for now, I'm just kind of boop, 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 because my time is extremely limited right before work. Hacksaw turret. Only costs 2 deployment points. Stick it in there. It's got that air range. It's got 2 for a lot of things. It can do a lot of damage. Nothing to say. Oh, I do notice. I don't know if it's just me. It looks like they did dull down the blue a little bit. It's not as bright of a blue in the official art. I wonder, because it does still look really good. But I kind of feel like it does look better. Kind of looks like a blue steel maybe. I kind of do. I'm leaning towards this darker blue if that's the case. 3/1, armor type 2 with 2 health. He's got an air range. Yeah, he's a hero unit, the M2 Wolverine, showing up. Immune to gas, and he buffs bolster defense 1. Yep, that's good. General G. Paxton, looking good. Gets a +1 movement to tank shock +1. Yep, that's right. Right. As far as we know. It's weird. It's really hard to say what is right or what isn't right about all the new unit stats. Because there was a reshuffle, a redesign. So I don't know what is incorrect or what is correct. Captain Parman, the Parman Fix. So he'll cost 3/1. He's got 3 movement. He's armor type 2. He's got 2 health. He only has a range of 1. He does have that blast attack, though. He's immune to gas, rapid assault 2, and lead the charge 2. Lead the charge is pretty good. Again, that's that Parman Fix. He can't hit armor type 4. I don't know if that's new or not. I'm not ready to do a 1-for-1. Well, you know what? We'll need to do that on a stream. I'll need to get the classic cards, and we'll do like a 1-for-1 kind of deal with it. But he's definitely pushed to be more of a anti-infantry unit, which makes sense as a cavalry. Oh, they changed the color of the bounty to this gold. Oh, was it up here? Oh, I did. I missed it. Looks like it kind of blends in a little, but I don't hate it. And the gold does signify maybe like victory points is gold, so it matches that. That would make sense. The MT1 Ostrich. It's got 1 plug. It's a tank unit. 4 and 3. Quite hefty with cost. 2 bounties. Hefty with this. The 2 attacks it gets. It gets rapid assault 2, and it gets a tank shock. I don't think it had rapid assault in the back. That is very interesting. So they're really pushing it pushes forward and really quickly. The first attack is more anti-infantry. The second attack is more anti-armor. Interesting. Rapid assault 2 and tank shock 1. All right. I don't hate it. Do love the art. Crazy about the art. Sergeant Rolino is a plug unit. He also has an air range. He's got that tank hunter, I believe. Again, not looking at it right in front of me. I believe that's the one where you hit a tank and it does 2 damage instead of 1. So he is definitely an anti-tank plug. Colonel Martinez can switch strategic objectives into bunkers and bunkers into strategic objectives. Buff is Precision 1. Ooh! Precision 1. That is really good, and it buffs it. So that means it gives it to whatever it's plugged into, which it would have done anyways. But also means whoever's in its grid or its square, whatever they call it now. That's really good. She also gets an attack. Oh, and an air range. So that's... Oh, she's a good card. She's a very good card. That's going to be very interesting to see. Corporal Kirkpatrick gets Lifesaver is his only thing. I vaguely remember what this does, but we're going to have to revisit Lifesaver to make sure that's a thing. And now, the M3 vertical tank is now included. Cheaper tank alternative, but there'll only be one in the box set 1 model. At least in the base. There'll be more in the... not the reinforcements, the second wave, whatever that's called. The Vanguard set. So we have 3-in-1. Gets 2 movement. Of course, this is, crazy range. Only got the 2 health, but it's a blast attack. It's basically tank artillery, and it works so well. Can hit a lot of things, gets tank shot. Yeah. This is good. And it's another pluggable unit. Let's move down. We're going to talk about the Panzerfaust. We're getting into the Blight. Panzerfaust does not have any changes. Still primarily Armor Type 2. Oh, maybe they're not hitting Armor Type 4 anymore? Interesting. They don't even get a single dice against it. Interesting choice. That is, again, a buff to allies I didn't think they needed. Something to think about, I guess. Maybe they never had it, and I'm just putting words in their mouth or whatever. But I'm pretty sure Panzerfaust could get at least 1 dice against everything because of their bazookas. But I guess we'll see. Monowheel Dragoon. I'm with Jamie on this. Coolest design unit in the game. I really like these monowheels. I am, of course, a Sturmpanzer fanboy. They are the great equalizer for the Blight. So I'm interested to see what that one looks like. They still have the 1 range, 3 movement. They get Rapid Assault 2. And they're mainly used for hitting. Small people, they have a chain attack. Yeah. All this is good. All this hasn't changed. It doesn't look like. The Schlitten. 3 attacks, 2 dice against Armor Type 1. 3 range, Armor Type 2. Yes, good all the way down. The Mighty Sturmpanzer gets a -2 as its action, which it takes place of the attack action. It gets Tank Shock 2. So we can just go right into that. It's got a range of 2. It gets 2 attacks. All looks good as a one-off, just kind of going over it. Der Cyclops, the Plug Schlitten. Yes. It gets a range of 3. It gets an air range of 1. Nice. It gets 2 attacks, 3 dice against Armor Type 1. That's going to help against those planes, but also help clearing out that infantry, especially those riflemen that are just really good at taking out the Panzerfaust. This is good all the way around. Major Jaeger Moldenstein. This is not a new unit, but a new look. He's got sniper. He also buffs 1 land range. He's got this marker. Why don't we jump over to the core rulebook and look at those stuff. I guess this is a special rules glossary. Oh. None of those are included in combat. Oh, while we're here, why don't we look at defense systems, fortify, fire at will, handler, hunker down, infect, inspiration, it burns, healing atom, springboard, scout, reinforcements, programmed, juggernaut, bolster defense, master strategist, precision, sniper, ignores targeting order when attacking. So that's the one thing. Lifesaver. Once per turn, when a friendly infantry unit within ground range of 1 takes damage, you can just ignore it. That is really powerful. That is very powerful. Why don't we go to the combat section? Why don't we go to this and look up combat phase. Starts at 19. It's 12:30. Ooh, I'm going to be running out of time here pretty soon. Oh, maybe this is because I'm streaming. It's really, really hurting the... Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. See if that helps with our thing here a little bit. A lot of talk about ranges, about attack order. Here we go. Concentrated attack. These attacks must target enemies within the same area. Oh, I knew that, didn't I? I already knew that. Ugh. So to get 2 attacks, but they have to be in the same square, the same area there. He is only good at taking out infantry, but he does so from so far back. Oh, or he has an air range as well, so I guess he can snipe planes out. Got some Battlefield 1 action. You just snipe the planes right out of the sky. Baron Gaston Tenkin, he is going to rely heavily on gas rules. So we'll have to go over those when we do our deep dive. He gets 2 gas attacks. They can touch basically anything as long as they can touch them. He's immune to gas. Alright. He's basically an infantry any other way. Alright. Not bad at all. General Beckendorf. Looking good as always. Special +1 land range and precision. Good, good, good. Coordinated attack from Lieutenant Reinberg. We're already here. Oh, no, I moved away from it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Marshal Krenfield has firing order and great tactician. Sergeant Ulbroth. 3 chain attacks. Not as good, but you get 3 attempts at it. Again, like a mini Schlitten. Looking so good. And she has an air range. Gonna kick some butt. I love it, love it, love it. And the Landskrieger, we know that they changed some stuff up here. So what do we have? 3-in-1 tank unit with 1 plug. Gets 2 movement, armor type 3 for that tank, and 3 health. Alright, that's nice. They're a little bit more durable than the Vert tank that they kind of complement. They get 2 chain attacks where they're just going to rip through armor type 2. Very nice. So they can be sent up and take out some of those armor type 2, protecting the infantry. They get immune to gas, and they get that relentless. Relentless is going to be good. They get relentless 2. So they're going to be able to charge pretty quickly right up towards the front line. Actually, relentless might be worth just coming down here real quick and talking about it. Great Tactician was that other one we saw. During the movement phase, choose an area with a ground range of 2. Friendly units in the chosen area gain +1 movement this turn. Very good. Firing order. The unit of this plug is attached to gains accurate on this attack. Accurate was one of the ones from... Oh! Bunch of ammo types. Can I search? I can. So can I do accurate? Nope. Alright. Nope. Nope. That was bad. What happened? Oh, my internet is not enjoying streaming at all. We didn't have, like, anyone here. So we're just looking for Relentless. Once per turn, after the unit is attacked, it doesn't matter if they're hit or not. Just if they were targeted in an attack, this unit may move X areas. Areas? I'm going to see if that wordage is throughout the book. But this is awkward if this is the only place where they call them areas. Because it makes sense with movement if it's they may move X. Or they may move X immediately. But if areas isn't throughout, I might want to double check that. Okay, guys. I'm getting real close to needing to go. So, what I will say is there's a lot to dive through here. So if you are a backer and you have access to these PDFs, go and look through them now. There is a short time period for feedback. We completed almost all of this, but if you find an error or unclear rule, let us know by filing the super quick feedback link. Designer notes: because of the ongoing editing work, these print files don't contain any page references, usually marked as XX for now, and the contents page numbers haven't been updated. Oh, crap. Keep that in mind. I did not. Additionally, there are 2 deployment priority icons left blank in the scenario book. However, if you find anything else out of place, please let us know. You have until the 25th of October, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Wednesday. We have 2 weeks, which is what they told us before. We have 2 weeks to absolutely rip through all the stuff they sent us. They sent us so much. Let me put on stream real quick. So many PDFs. Fronts and backs and forwards and everything. Just to go nuts. I kind of showed it off a little bit. Where was the error from? And then it asks you for a page number. We now know not to give page numbers of the page, what it says in the PDF. Go through the literal PDF page numbers. How many pages in? I don't know if I screwed that up with my other suggestions. Hopefully they'll understand. give detailed instructions or feedback. Try to keep feedback to a minimum. Let's do our part as a community to absolutely rip through these and go through typos, inconsistent terminology. So if one a famous example from the classic Rivet Wars would be using interchangeability of the words turn and round, where on certain abilities turn was super important, while others once a round or something was super important. And in the rule books, it may not seem that big of a deal, but it caused a lot of confusion down the line. So things like that, things like this one, the areas. Like, I'm going to be looking to see if that's consistent anywhere else. If it's not, and it's only used in that one place, there are better ways to describe that. So that's the kind of feedback we as a community will tear through these PDFs. I think a great idea for streams is to just kind of do streams as I go through, read aloud, and make things if we find it. And we'll just tear through as much of this as possible. This does seem to be the base set. This isn't the big, explosive, tell-all, all things available. I have asked the question if we will be getting everything else down the line. It does not seem to be the case. It seems to be they might have misspoke earlier about the extent of what we would have access to wet our whistle. So let's not let's make sure that they don't regret giving us these and giving us a feedback form, that we will use this power for good, and we will be the cheap labor to make sure that this is as clear and as good of a release as it can be. Even on this quick little thing, we've already spotted a few on this quick little stream that I had little time for, and we're able to input those in to get those looked at hopefully as soon as possible. So it doesn't take much. If you're into Rivet Wars, look through them, check through. It's really hard on the cards to figure out what is new from the rework, like the rebalancing, and what is a mistake. But do your best. Make sure that everything is spelt correctly and that it aligns when we go through the back of the cards and when we go through the things. Like, actually lead the charge and make sure that it lines up and makes sense. Ask those questions. Now's the time to do it. We have 2 weeks. And with that, I think that's it. Otherwise, I'm just wasting time. I will definitely be poring over these as it goes on, especially the tokens. I wanted to... Here, can you open this real quick? I really wanted to go through the tokens because I wanted to see... Are these like all of the tiles? Nice. I did want to look at these to see what was changed, what was updated, things of that nature. I thought we were told that we would be getting little, now the term is trenches, little trenches lines that were like single for more customization. It does not look like that's going to be a thing. That might have been a misspeak, or things changed in development. Look at those gas tokens. But anyways, yeah. I'm super excited. Let me know in the comments below if you find anything or if you reported it. Again, this sheet is super easy to use and report things real quick. We did 2 of them on the fly right here today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in future videos. And please go to Landship Scorpios Facebook and check out the live stream I'm doing this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we are going through. We're doing a D&D fundraiser where I am participating. Super excited for that. It's going to be real cool. And who knows? It might be just a streaming day. I might do that fundraiser, and then maybe we'll do a Rivet War stream of just pouring through these documents. But I have to go and get ready for work and rest my voice and other such things. You guarantee I'm going to be looking through these at every available moment that I can. It's finally here. This is good. It's a good step forward. It's a good update. There's so much to look through. So much to look through. So, yeah, with that, we will we'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm going to give it some time. Here, I'll look at this so that I'll know. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I'm going to give it all the time it needs to breathe so that I can, when I shut this off, it's not cutting off any of the stuff I want left in the video. Making sure I show some of this awesome art. We didn't see any of the comics. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Man, the stream is so far behind. I really want to make sure I don't cut anything off. Nice. Oh man, the stream is real behind. I know that as soon as I hit this button, it'll cut it off way too early. Yeah, the comic strip didn't make it in, it looks like. Waiting for the stream to get caught up. It's really freaking back. We're getting close, everyone. We're getting close. Colossus is going to be a super interesting thing to pour through. It's going to be very interesting. Deployment tokens, flag tokens, dice, Rivet tokens. Solo tokens. Gas tokens, shield tokens. Barbed wire. Tank traps and minefields are double-sided. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see them. All right. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are done. If you guys end up seeing this, thank you guys so much for joining me, and have fun. I will see you in the next one, but I can finally see I